I'm Anna Carmen.
And I'm Clara Green. Welcome to the Cutting Edge. It's a little drizzly and damp outside, but the forecast is brighter, and graduation is around the corner.
We start this episode off learning about Sitka Sound herring with Clara. Let's take a look.
Every year during second semester, a bunch of herring boats come to Sitka to fish for herring. Some Edgecombe students get to learn more about it. Mr. Arnold's second period class got to set their own branches for herring eggs.
Hi, I'm Paul Larson from Naposkiak, Alaska. I've been here for years. Every spring, these big boats show up. I wonder what they're here for.
My name is Jalen Martinez and I'm from Toloksak.
My name is Carmen Filmonov and I'm from St. George Island.
My name is Angel Paradovich and I'm from Juneau.
And today we cut branches and we made anchor rocks, and we're going to go set these in the water to hopefully catch herring eggs.
Let's find out more about the herring and the herring fisheries.
We got a camera on board and we'll bring it along, so stay tuned.
5 to 10 minutes to paddle out, put my kayak away, and come in and get you guys. I'll bring the boat right into the ramp. You guys can just step right on, but we'll need to bring the branches and all the rock anchors. Cool? Yep. All right, everybody's got a life jacket?
Hi, I'm Sean O. I'm Benjamin Exie. We're out here setting herring branches.
Nice.
Lee Engel is a coordinator that brought together folks from the Sitka Tribe of Alaska, Sitka Sound Science Center, Sitka Conservation Society, and the University of Alaska Southeast to teach Mount Edgecombe High School students about herring.
Hi, I'm Lee Engel, and I work with Sitka Tribe of Alaska in the Natural Resources Department. I really like working with students because at this point in your age, you're so malleable, and when you're passionate about something, you're more likely to protect and engage in it. And I think that's really important when you're involving young people or students outreach of any kind, just to get them to care, and they're more likely to be involved.
As a part of a week-long study on herring in marine biology and field research, students did a variety of different activities revolving around herring. In the middle of the week, students went on a boat field trip to collect data on the herring ecosystem.
We had a plankton station, oceanographic station with CTD, birding station, and cultural knowledge.
Also, Miss Mall's fisheries class got to dissect some herring to help them learn more about the herring industry.
This is a sacro fish, or a herring. These fish were taken for the sacro fishery of Sitka, Alaska. Okay, we're going to measure the mass in grams.
So you're going to have to pull the roll out. Yeah. Would you say it? Let's see.
Alright, so we're going to cut up the anal cavity, and we're going to go up to about the pectoral fins, and we're going to find out what the sex is. If it has eggs, it's a female, obviously, and if it has a sperm sac, it's a male.
What if I see the
Here's, I got one.
Here.
Alright, this one's a female, because of its egg sex.
My name is Jenny and I'm from Sabunga.
And I'm Savannah and I'm from Bethel.
And the most interesting part we found today with working in these herrings was...
We found the parasites in the guts of the herring.
Hi, I'm David Charlie. I'm from Eagle River. And my favorite thing about what we're doing today is taking scale samples for checking their ages.
Here is some footage of the 2016 subsistence herring egg harvest with our very own Stormy Simeon.
Stormy, I heard we're going to share some of these eggs at Mount Edgecombe High School.
Yeah, all the kids really love the eggs there. It'd be great to eat, and we could eat them in all different kinds of ways.
Unfortunately, this year's herring spawn in Sitka Sound was much lower than expected. Both commercial and subsistence harvests were down. Much of Sitka's marine ecosystem is supported by a healthy herring population. Herring Week is all about scientists and citizens partnering to protect the herring and to pass along this critical mission to the next generation. That's why MEHS connects its kids with Herring Week every year.
Hi, I'm Martin Brown, and I'm here with the April Student of the Month, Orlin Gloggergan. Orlin was nominated for the April Student of the Month because he exemplifies the MEHS qualities of hard work, tenaciousness, and growth. Congratulations, Orlin.
Thank you, Marty.
Orlin has taken his education outside of the classroom and was the only high school presenter at the Western Alaskan Interdisciplinary Science Conference and the Forum in March. He presents the stable isotope research he is doing at UAS and its connections to his traditional ecological knowledge and substance lifestyle.
Stay tuned for more on Orlin's adventures in science in our next episode.
Wow, traditional knowledge and modern science working together. That's Mount Edgecombe High School for you.
Continuing on that theme, another group of professional scientists brought their floating research laboratory into our backyard. Stormy takes us aboard.
Tekla means eagle in the native Aleut language.
The research vessel, Tekla, arrived in our backyard and invited us on board to learn. Here come Mr. Mahoney's HARP interns. The crew of young scientists were eager to explore the vessel.
All right, well, I am excited to have you guys down here today. Again, my name is Kendra. I work for the Alaska Maritime National Wildlife Refuge, and this is a one-of-a-kind research vessel within the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So you probably somewhere on the boat you'll spot the same shield that's on my uniform. It's on the boat as well, and its primary job is wildlife conservation. We're going to bring you on. We get to show you what it's like for our crew. We'll talk about some of the research that we do, so kind of highlight what we've discussed already in class, and you'll get to meet some of the other refuge staff. And then we're going to go down to the aft deck into the galley. Come on board. They've had a zero in a couple of the areas that we observe or monitor. There was zero productivity.
Here's 3-year junior Braden Banky getting down on the ground and into full survival mode.
There is some scientific research that goes on from the flying bridge, and we'll kind of hang out up there. During your time with me, we're going to go to the forward deck. So we'll go down the aft deck, down the starboard side to the forward deck, talk a little bit about what goes on up there.
As the students departed the vessel, they're at least a few steps closer to imagining themselves heading into high seas for an adventure.
Wow, what a voyage. Next, we check out the work of the engineers from Mr. Gwynn's robotics class at the Makers Fair.
The Mount Edgecombe Makers Fair took place on Friday, April 20 in the Gil Truitt Activity Center. Mr. Gwynn's engineering and robotics classes presented their final projects to many visitors and many Edgecombe teachers and students throughout the day. Former Edgecombe teacher Mr. Nance came back to Sitka to awe students with his drone and his virtual reality game, Once a Brave, Always a Brave. Let's take a look at some of the students' projects.
I'm Johanna and I'm from Anchorage. My name's Gabby and I'm from Puna. And we're in the Advanced Engineering and Robotics class. We are working on the iWriter 2.0. It's an inexpensive, revolutionary tracking device for people with ALS to write and draw using only their eyes.
My name is Braden Banky. I'm from Nome, Alaska. I built this sandbox here. Well, I guess it's technically a salt box back in last year. It is my final project for Advanced Robotics and Engineering. What it does is there's a Kinect that looks at the salt. It tells the computer how far away the salt is, and then the computer projects a topographical map onto that salt.
Hi, my name is Jonah McClanahan. I'm from Sitka, Alaska, and I'm a 3-year junior. This is my Maker Faire project. It's a Rubik's Cube solver. And what it does is that it scans each of the 6 sides and then it creates an algorithm to solve it. And it took me roughly 1 to 2 weeks to build it.
Mount Edgecombe engineers got a chance to meet and inspire the next generation of makers and have some fun together. Special thanks to Mr. Gwynn and makers for your engineering ingenuity and sharing your creative contraptions.
The future is here, the future is now.
Hot off the presses.
Silk is holding a panel discussion next week. Here's a public service announcement.
Members of the Sitka Youth Leadership Committee and adult panelists will speak about privilege and power in promoting equality and diversity in Sitka. Join the conversation at Centennial Hall. Be there. Tuesday, May 2nd. Build the bridge, be the change.
You should check it out.
Before we go, we wanted to remind you about the big theatrical production happening this weekend.
Here's The Yellow Boat.
The city of Sitka was home to the Sheldon Jackson College, which closed in 2007. In place of the Sheldon Jackson College, the Sitka Fine Arts Camp, or SFAC, collected Sitka's many performing arts enthusiasts and hired many other professionals to set up camp on the Sheldon Jackson campus. One of SFAC's partnerships is with the Young Performers Theater, or YPT, which gives children and teens from kindergarten through 12th grade a chance to perform in plays and musicals. Zeke Blackwell directs all of the YPT productions in Sitka. Every once in a while, YPT puts on shows and invites children and teens from all over Sitka to participate. And they've extended a very welcome open hand to Mount Edgecombe students.
I'm Esther Burdick. I'm a freshman and I live in Sitka. I've been performing with YPT since 6th grade, and in the upcoming production of The Yellow Boat, I play the main character, Benjamin. 3 out of the 5 main characters are also Mount Edgecombe students, as well as 1 chorus member. So you should come out this weekend and support us. It's going to be a great show.
Check out Esther and the rest of the YPT's final performance of this school year, Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m. at the Sheldon Jackson Otis Theater.
And remember, stay tuned to the cutting edge.